Hello, I'm Dave Moss and I'm the CTO of Blue Prism. And today I'd like to talk about software robots and the virtual workforce. The modern enterprise is a complex and sophisticated organisation. We use a combination of technology and people to fulfil the business processes that are demanded of us from the outside world. Quite often, the technology that we use can't be adapted or evolved or developed at the speed at which the business requires it. So we use people to fill the gap between technology and process. In many cases, people add value to the process, interacting with customers, making value judgments, or interpreting data that computers can't understand. But in a large number of areas, people are simply filling the gaps, applying business rules, making decisions, and performing activities by rote in order to fulfill a process. The Blue Prism proposition is underpinned by two observations. First, that no technology division can keep up with the ever-changing demands and requirements of the operation. The second is that organisations recognise this, but that they use people to fill those gaps between the business requirements and the scope of what can be delivered by technology. Our proposition is that there's a new capability, a virtual workforce powered by software robots that allows enterprise organisations to automate these tasks. So what will be the benefits of a virtual workforce? Accuracy, consistency, right first time, available 24/7 and instantly scalable. So where does Blue Prism fit? When we talk about the process landscape in an organisation, we talk about the long tail of change. On the left-hand side, we have business processes that deliver significant value as part of a transformational programme. These are typically resourced and delivered by IT. And as we go down the long tail, we see processes that deliver less and less value to the point where, at a certain point in the organisation, the business then starts to deliver those processes. They don't justify an IT programme, or there's not enough resource to deliver them using technology. Blue Prism say that we could use a virtual workforce of software robots to automate those processes, that's governed and hosted by IT, but configured and controlled by the business. So how do you deploy a secure, scalable, well-controlled robotic automation platform within your organisation? It's a partnership between the operation and IT. Technology needs to look after governance, control, compliance, scalability, security, and put in place the rules of engagement, the pillars, if you like, of a robotic automation solution. Whereas the operation needs to have an operating model and a framework that allows them to build an extensible and scalable platform that they can use to deploy across a number of different processes and scale out across the organisation. From an operational governance perspective, we ensure that we're not introducing new data and we're not changing existing systems, because the robots are reusing your existing assets. They're taking your software platforms that you've rolled out to your users and you've tested and validated and wrapped your processes around, and we're just redeploying them using robots. We designed the software from first principles to fit within a scalable, contemporary enterprise architecture, considering elements like failover, disaster recovery, security and scalability, whilst also thinking about a business-led solution where the configuration will be flexible and rapid enough to keep up with the demands of the business, but would also ensure that we satisfied the compliance and governance requirements of the technology division. Whilst scripting and macros, the predecessors to robotic automation, might be alright for delivering tactical or short-term initiatives at the far end of the long tail, in order to deliver a more sustainable and scalable approach, a more robust technology platform is required. Where would you use a virtual workforce? Well, any business function where administrative back office processes are undertaken. F&A, admin, HR, order processing, customer service. Any area of the business where you have structured, rules-based, repeatable processes can be deployed using robots to complement your existing workforce. To learn more, visit us at blueprism.com to see how the virtual workforce could transform your business.